Okay, we are currently functioning on a level of energy called the prana, life force energy. Right? The life force energy is what keeps us alive. When the life force energy, the prana, departs from our body or is used up, we die. Okay, you can keep the body working with pumps and pump the blood and do everything, but the person is dead. Okay, for all intents and purposes. Okay, once the prana departs, no, the soul cannot stay in the body without prana. So the soul departs with the prana. Prana is what keeps us alive. It's very important. Okay, when we eat food, we absorb prana from the food. It's not just the chemicals, the carbohydrates, the proteins that keep the physical body alive. Okay, we have a physical body, we have an energetic body, prana body. We have an emotional mind body, we have an intellectual mind body, and we have a bliss body or the causal body. Depends on how you look at it. You know, the Anandamaya Kosh, which is the technical name for this high body, it's called a spiritual body, but it is still matter, it is not spirit. Okay? All these bodies are just finer grades of matter that we haven't been able to see yet. You know, 1,000 years ago, even a few hundred years ago, people had no instruments to measure X-rays or radio waves. They thought that the only thing is visible light, right? But then we know there's infrared, there's ultraviolet, there's higher radio waves and neutron waves, and below that X-rays and cosmic rays. So the wavelength is very, very large. It's unending, low wave and high wave. So now we have instruments to detect some of them, but still we have not detected all the waves, right? Same with the matter. We think matter is only one type of matter, but in the yogis, they are able to see that matter also has different levels. This is what we call gross matter, is what you can see, our body, physical body, the wall, the table. This is what we call gross body. But they say we have subtler and subtler matter. So we have bodies which are made of subtle matter, okay, that the scientists have not yet explored. Okay, in the future, they will discover instruments to measure these bodies. Okay, so the energy body and the emotional mind body, they form what is called the astral body. You've heard of the astral body, right? So the astral body is not just one body. It's made of several different bodies together, is lumped together in a group called the astral body. Okay? So the prana is actually mainly stored in the energy body, the pranamaya kosh. The chakras we're talking about are also in the pranamaya kosh, but they have counterparts in the physical body and in the emotional mind body and in the intellectual body and also in the bliss body. So there are chakras there too, but they're not energy chakras. Okay, in the emotional body are emotional chakras. Okay, in the intellectual body are are mental chakras. Okay, but all of these other chakras, they require the prana from the energy body to function. Okay, so when you feel strong emotion like anger, things like that, it takes the prana from your energy body to give the anger. All right? So that's why after you finish being very angry, you feel so tired. All right? When you have any strong emotion, you use up the prana. All right? And if you are not programmed to have the prana go to a particular emotion, you don't feel that kind of emotion. You know, some people, they are not very emotional. They're very, they have stopped the prana from going to those emotions. So they blocked it. So the prana cannot go. Okay, so people can program themselves, or they're born with the program that makes it impossible for some of the prana to go to certain emotions or to certain mental programs. Alright, so the prana is what keeps us alive. In the physical body, we have the organs, the heart, the liver. These are centers. Okay, the chakras, like the throat chakra, is responsible for all the organs around the throat. Right? The navel chakra is responsible for sending prana to the intestines, to the stomach, to the liver, okay, to the kidneys in the back and things like that. So all the organs in that area get their prana from the Manipur chakra, the navel chakra. So each chakra, and you have to be very careful, there are thousands of chakras in our energy body. Big chakras and small chakras. When I'm talking about the chakra, I'm talking about the 6 most important chakras. They're like the generals of armies. All right? You have 6 armies of chakras. Each chakra has hundreds and hundreds of smaller chakras that they send the prana to. Because just like in the physical body, you have to go from the bigger organs to the single cell. Okay? So the chakras have to supply prana to not just the big organ, down to the level of the single cell also. So there's even a tiny chakra for a little cell, very small chakra. So there are so many chakras. And just like in the physical body, you have blood vessel to transport the blood, right? You have the big arteries, the arterioles, and then the capillaries all the way down, to the smallest capillary that goes to each cell. Right? Otherwise, the cell has no blood, no way to function. Okay, so the energy body between the chakras, the big chakra sends to small chakra. How? Energy channel. Okay, just like blood channel, artery and veins, there is the energy channel, and the energy channel is called nadi. Okay, so there are countless nadis connecting all the chakras from big chakra to small to small to small chakra. Okay, so it's a big network of the chakras, okay? But we only need to focus on the 6 main chakras. Why? Because it's like an army. If you talk to the general of the army, and the general agrees with you, the general takes your order, then the whole army will march according to the general. Okay, so you don't have to focus on all the little chakras. Okay, as long as you can influence and you can affect the major chakra, then the whole system under that major chakra will be okay. I mean, we'll take the order, we'll march according to your order. Okay, so we only work on these 6 major chakras, which are the base chakra, which is in the perineum, between the genitals, near the tailbone. Then the next chakra, the sacral chakra, is in the back along the spine. It is opposite to your pelvis. The pubic area, go to the back, is the sacrum. You know where your sacrum in your biology, you learn the fused bones in the back. About that from the tailbone. You have the tailbone, then about that distance from the tailbone is the sacrum. That is your sacral chakra, the second chakra. That is responsible for all the reproductive energy. All right. Then you have up to the navel here, go back to the back, touch the back opposite to the navel on your spine. That is the navel chakra, Manipura chakra. That is responsible for all the digestive and assimilation processes. Then in the middle here of your chest, go back. That is your heart chakra. See, the generals are all in the back. The ones in the front are the kernels only. They're the smaller chakras also in front here. There's a chakra here also. There's a chakra here. But the one in the back along the spine are the generals. Okay, so they're the big shot is in the back. Okay, so the heart chakra is back here. Then opposite here to the back, where the bone, you touch your neck here, at the very base there's the bone, a big bone there, right? It protrudes. That is your Vishuddha chakra. That is the throat chakra. The throat chakra is not in the middle of your throat. I mean, it's not in the middle of your neck. Sometimes people think it's in the middle here. No, it's right where the bone is. Okay, so you rub that bone. That is the throat chakra we're working on. Then the sixth chakra, you go from here. Okay, the sixth chakra is not here. That is the mid-eyebrow center. That is a major, it's an officer, but he's not the general here. The general is inside your brain. The third eye is in the brain. It's a hollow space inside your brain. Okay, so if you go in, straight line from the top of your head, straight line down, where they meet, around the same level as your ears. If you go in with like in this level, go in from here, go down from the top in your brain in a space called the third ventricle. If you look at the biology text, anatomy, you have a cross-section of the brain. You have the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, the hypothalamus. Okay, around there is also a space called the third ventricle. The third eye center is in the third ventricle. Alright, so that's where it is. It's not physically there. It is because it's a chakra. It's actually in the energy body, and the energy body is overlaying our physical body, right? But in terms of space, how you locate it, it's in the brain, right? Just like the throat chakra is not really in your spine. None of the chakras are. If you cut the spine, you won't find the chakra. Right? Because it is on top of your spine. You understand? Because it's like the shirt is on top of your skin. But if you cut your skin, you won't find the shirt. Right? The chakra, the energy body is on top of your physical body. So I'm just telling you, it's here, so help you locate it. Right? It's not physically there. It is from a dimension and location, it is there, but it is not in the physical body. All right, it's just like the shirt is separate from your skin. Our energy body is on top of our physical body. All right, but I have to tell you, like drawing a coordinate. So I'm saying, okay, the chakra is there. It's just opposite the navel, at the back, in the spine. That's the location. It's actually a ball of energy, right? The chakra is actually a center of prana, life force energy. It stores life force. So when you eat food or you breathe, you're taking in the prana. And when you take in the prana, where does the prana go? It has to have a place to store. Right? So the prana are converted into different types of life force. The prana goes to the navel center. It is transformed into the prana that is used for digestion. Okay, it's in the heart center. It goes into a different type of prana. So there are many different types of prana. Prana is a big category of life force, but inside the chakras, they change the life force into different types of pranas. So there are many different types of prana. Okay, there are 5 major prana, And then there are 10 sub-prans and things like that, okay? So many different prans for use for different things. Okay, for excretion, the pran is called apan. Apan is the pran, the life force that excretes, for the urine, for the feces, and anything sweat, those are coming because of this energy called apan. It helps to push the toxins out of the body. There's a pran called saman pran. Saman is used for digestion. So if the person has a digestive problem, that means the saman pran is not working. If the saman pran is not working, what is the problem? It's your navel chakra. Okay, so the work has to be on the navel chakra, to fix the navel chakra, because if you fix the navel chakra, the saman pran will come properly, and when the saman pran comes properly, all the digestive problems will be fixed. Right? So that's how the holistic healing is done.